That, my friend, was seamless.
Was it?
Are we on?
I didn't see a seam.
Can people hear us?
I don't. Well, the microphone indicator volume level says they can.
So, welcome.
Although
That's all I can say is welcome, everybody. There's comments kicking off. Let me get to the comment screen over here. Oh, Ned's is that we are on fire today. Hello and welcome, everybody. Episode 259.
Oh, Jesus. It seems like only yesterday it was 258. Well, last week anyway.
Isn't it good? We got Kobe back on the show today.
Yes, because he's back from holiday.
Snuck away for a couple of weeks. He's looking fantastic and the Bali sun all over him.
Oh.
We've got Will James joining us today. Talking trains with Will James. We have got Cara, of course. The magnificent Miss Cara was in. She's going to show us.
But you're going to have to wait for her. You have to put up with me first.
Wow.
And I mean, sure, I can get dressed up, but it's not the same.
Not even on a Friday.
Yeah.
The heels just don't look the same.
Well, it makes me taller, which is what I needed for that interview with Craig Bowring. Because he's like a foot taller than me.
I'm surprised he fit in the camera.
I know.
Did he have to?
Yeah, well, we did have to try a few things to get it.
Make it fit.
Like, Jesus.
So Craig Bowring, that went up on YouTube today.
Yeah, that's my 1 hour interview with Craig Bowring. He talked about his formative years in RC. He was mainly a 12 scale guy originally, raced at world levels several times, lived with Mike Reedy.
Yep. He wouldn't have been an easy man to live with.
No.
I'm tipping.
No. He told me a lot of stories, and then we showed off some of his off-road cars that was the latter part of his career.
I actually would like to get him on to help me service a brushed motor. Because he would know some things.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about the current brushless motors.
No, but brushed motors, I'm tipping he knows a thing.
Well, he knows how to wind them.
Yeah, that's right.
So he was around. So if you want to see that, go onto our video channel. You can cover one half of the screen with your hand, so you don't have to look at me and just
listen. I wondered where you were going with that.
I know. And then just listen to Craig talk. It's fascinating. The good thing for me was
I only need one hand when I'm watching you on the screen.
Yes. The other one you're chopping off. It was good because I've known him for so long. We just stood here and just chatted like we normally would. And that makes for a good interview, I think.
That's good. We might even cut that up because we're actually starting a podcast channel.
Are we?
Spotify. Yeah. So we might actually cut that one up and put that onto our Spotify channel as well.
I think that could be
so we can listen to that in the car because it's probably not too visual.
No, apart from the bits where I'm showing off his cars, but the rest of it, I think might be good. So, if you've got an hour to waste and maybe you've got trouble with constipation, I suggest turn that one on and watch if you're interested in the early history of RC in Australia.
I was going to say, I'd love to have your videos on in the background, but I knew that you'd misconstrue that.
Yeah, but I went there anyway.
While I'm wrenching.
While you're wrenching.
On RC cars. It's just a common term for working on RC cars. Yes. We just affectionately call it wrenching, don't we?
Yeah. I've never actually watched any of the videos that I've done.
No, it's very awkward. What about the lives? Do you watch the lives?
No.
I only watch the ones with you in.
Yeah. I as punishment, I make my children watch the ones with me in.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I just hack into their feed, so it only plays my YouTube videos.
Okay, so who we got in? We've got Craig in the studio. We got Dave. Thunder Turbine. Thunder Turbine was in store yesterday running amok.
Was he?
Oh, was he ever?
I can see Jeffrey's on, of course.
Retro Rob. We got Biker Man, Jeff. Hey?
Yeah.
Biker Mice. I want to see how that bike's going, Sunshine Lollipops. Hey? I want to see. So young Jeff Biggity Biggs picked up a Lossy Pro motorbike from us.
Yes.
The very same one that was used in the James Knight video that's about to be released soon. And so I want to see pictures of that getting down and dirty.
Yeah.
Running amok up there in Bendigo.
I can see Thunder Turbo. Is Will James only in on Fridays? No, he's also in on Mondays.
Mondays and Fridays.
He comes in the same days as me, which proves that we are not the same person.
You wouldn't know it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just think, but no, Will and I are not the same person.
Welcome in, Tony P.
Yeah.
Hey, here's another one that likes it from the rear.
Yes,
that's what you were saying. Is that
that's what we're saying. Well,
good segue.
That was like the start of the show. Seamless. What Brett is referring to is an event coming up in Melbourne, the Knox Club, on the 29th of June.
29th of June.
29th of June.
RC event.
The Rear Motor Masters.
Rear Motor Masters.
Which is what you're referring to, the rear ending thing.
Yep, liking it from behind. That's where you have a two-wheel drive buggy and the motor is mounted in the back. Yeah,
the traditional way. Some would say the true old-fashioned way. They're running 3 classes. There's pre-2000, which is basically most of the vintage cars. That's 21.5 powered.
Yep.
There's post-2000, which obviously
could be up to sort of 2012, I suppose, right? 2012, 2014, they sort of stopped.
B4, early B5s, early 22s.
And it's not that the modern buggies don't have motors for all those who are concerned. It's just because they've changed it. So rear mount was like the old way to get more traction. Think of Porsche.
Yeah.
Now all the buggies and high performance racing machines
mid
mount. So it's in front of the rear axle. Just think of supercar.
Can I show off now? That changes the polar moment of inertia.
Yes. And the bears.
Yeah,
not the polar bears.
No, not the polar bears. So basically, the car turns quicker because it's quicker to respond. With the motor at the back, it's a bit slow and ponderous.
More of a pendulum.
But that sort of suits me because I'm slow and ponderous.
In the rear.
Yeah, very much so. So anyway, so they're the 2 buggy classes. They're also running a stadium truck class, which is 17.5 powered. I'll be running in that. So most of the Hearns team will be most of the Hearns on-road team will be running.
Yeah.
Me and Tim will be running in
stadium truck.
Tony P and Craig Bowring will be running in post 2000 buggy.
Yeah. And for those that don't know Tony P, he's the Hearns accredited rocket engineer.
Yep.
Concourse paint winner on occasions.
Yep.
Not last event that he painted a body for, but I'm sure he has.
Yep.
In general, nice guy. And RS 2.0 team leader developer.
Yeah.
Because he's the fastest with one, I dare say.
Yes.
Until Craig comes, that could be a good battle. Tony P and Craig.
Yeah, well, Craig hasn't driven a buggy in God knows how long either,
right.
So that'll be it. But that's the reason we've got this car here, because if you're interested in running in the pre-2000 class with the 21.5...
Who wouldn't be?
And who wouldn't be? This would indeed be a major weapon. This is the last one of these around that we know of. It's the
20th anniversary Ultima.
So this is a replica of the Joel Johnson car.
World's spec.
So... And this thing
by Akira
Kagawa. Yes. So this is the weapon to have. These are still a really nice car.
Even by today's standard, mate, it is not going to be a slouch.
No.
I don't care who you are. You are not going to be slouching about
I could make it look bad.
Well,
no problem.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a little bit of the look. Let's look at the back of the box.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Rear motor mounted.
There you go. That's if you want to tick off the rules.
Yeah.
Look at beautiful shocks.
Ball diff.
Kyosho do beautiful shocks.
Yeah,
even on their old banger stuff.
Yeah.
What have we got? Carbon fiber shock towers. That's pretty cool for a 1987 car. We've got a newly designed hybrid carbon fiber upper deck. So it's got a aluminium trellis chassis and carbon fiber upper deck.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Special edition motor mount.
We all like an upper decker.
Upper decker?
An upper decker.
Yeah, absolutely we do. Gear and shaft. That's important.
Yeah, you need a gear and shaft. Anyone that says otherwise, I'll argue with.
Ball different. Need a ball differential.
Yep. This would be a ball. This would be particularly good at knocks, I think. I think the ball diff is an advantage there. So
I can't wait.
So this is the last one of these we've got. So if you want to run in the Rear Motor Masters, which is going to get called something else fairly soon.
Is that?
Yeah, well, will be by me. And you can join the Hearns on-road team.
Yep.
We'll be there looking bad.
We'll be there looking bad. Yeah. I'm going to try and race that one.
Yeah, you need to come.
I need to come.
Yeah.
Need to be part of it.
Yep. So that's end of June. We'll mention it again beforehand, but if you go onto the Knox Club Facebook page, there's some information in there.
There certainly is. Now, I want to show a couple of other goodies that just came in. Did you like that?
I did.
You're looking around seeing what's happened.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, what happened? Why did the light turn off?
Don't talk to me about the light. I've got PTSD about that light.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be seeing me on Monday, Bunnings. Just saying.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
C100. What a beautiful charger.
These are a fine thing,
aren't they? An absolutely fine thing. This is a beautiful, it's come back in stock. It's been out for about a month, the TRC C100. This is a perfect step up for your ready to run machine, whether it's nickel, metal, whether it's LiPo, whether it's 1S or 6S.
Is it suitable for me? Because I do have a reputation now.
You do have a bit of a reputation. At 100 watts capabilities, you're somewhat damage limiting what you can actually do, right? You've only got 100 watts of damage that you can do.
Yeah, I'm prepared to take it on.
A really good humble charger. If you come to me and
cost
say
$1 million.
No, if you come to me and say, look, I'm looking to step up my charger game, or I'm buying any ready to run or Traxxas product or whatever, this is the charger I will steer to you towards.
They're a fine thing.
Because it is, like you said, a fine thing. Now,
but if you want to go even finer,
a step up from that is to this one, and I love this one. This is the Sky RC D260. And I had one of these for many years, and I absolutely love it. Does everything the same as the C100. Can charge at a higher current, up towards 14, 15 amps.
Which we don't recommend.
No, and can, in fact, charge 2 channels or 2 batteries at once.
Yeah.
So it's like the other one, but it's twice as powerful and can charge twice as many.
Yeah.
So effectively the same manual and operating, but a really good, robust charger. And if you are racing and you are, charging more than one battery at a time, this is a perfect weapon for you.
And that's what we got for Craig, because he didn't have anything really appropriate. So we got him one of them. So he's got something good straight away.
And you can check out the YouTube videos on both of those chargers that I've done in the past on setting up, unboxing, operating, and using.
What about the ones on your OnlyFans thing?
My OnlyFans?
Mr. Mustache.
The chargers. Mr. Mustache.
Yeah.
Well, we don't talk about Mr. Mustache.
Oh, no, sorry. That's there's still some unfortunate police action. Yeah.
That's right. The goat's still limping. But we don't talk about the goat.
No.
This is a recent restock we've had from Hobbywing Australia. So looking at the X-Run, the XR10 Pro G3. This is a really high spec speed controller from Hobbywing. Highest or second highest in the range, whichever way you look at it. This is the one that is polarity protected. So they have one, if you will, the same charger, but doesn't have polarity protection, and they consider that probably the next step up because the internal resistance is slightly lower. But for the mere human, this is perfect. Really good charger, the very top end.
It's not a charger, it's an ESC.
Sorry, ESC. Electronic speed controller.
Yes.
So this is used in the highest of competition racing. A really good way to go. That is the Hobbywing G3 Speedy. Now,
but what if I want a cheaper one?
Well, this is for brushed and brushed only, but it's the 1080. So everybody will know the 1060.
Yep.
It's very synonymous. It's pretty much in every ready to run, in every base.
And for good reason, because they just don't break.
They work and they just don't break. If you did want to step it up, or you are running like a 13-turn mod, for example, or some such a little bit hotter in the motor department, the 1080. It's not a huge jump up in price, but it is very, very good, very capable.
Waterproof.
And some would argue better looking.
Yeah, I quite like it.
More racy.
Yeah, that looks fast because it's red.
Beefier switch. It is red.
Oh, I like a beefier switch.
You do love a beefy switch.
We all like a beefy switch.
Where would we be without the beefy switch?
I don't know. We can have that back.
So there's a couple of RC items.
Gee, that was it for us.
That's about all I've got to say in RC world. But if you want to toddle out there for me, if you could grab Will
Mr. James.
Let's see what he can bring to the. Here he comes.
Here he comes. But see, this will confuse people. I say, but we've still not seen Will and Tony at the same time.
Well, let them.
Are they not the same person?
Well, we're not going to get them in this frame.
No. It's too much of me. I'm going. I've had enough of you.
See you, Tony. See you next week.
Let's tag it in.
All right, guys. Who have we got? 9 steps. As course, your X-Max. Thunder Turbine. Yeah, you'll catch Thunder Turbine. We'll catch Will on Mondays. Look out, Will.
Me?
You indeed. Oh, you got a fanboy, Thunder Turbine. Yeah. He was in store yesterday causing havoc, and he's jumped in on the live, and he's saying hello. Just received my Blockhead Motor stickers in the mail. Thanks, guys. Did you run out of lollies? Yes. we have in fact run out of gummy bears. Very good point there. We do love our gummy bears here at Hearns, but yes, we have run out of them. But place your online order. They will be back.
Wonderful.
Will James.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm excellent. It's been a good day.
Let's talk model. Well, every day in Hearns is a good day.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
But more so than usual, I think.
Here, say.
Oh, we've got a bunch of new stuff in.
Do we indeed?
We have so much Cardo has come in. So if you're in N scale, I didn't bring any with me. I've brought something else. But
Cardo is Cardo, right?
Playing out there today. Lots.
There's a whole wall.
It's a big wall.
Big wall.
Full chockers. We even got a turn. I should have brought the turntable.
Someone
was umming and ahhing about the turntable,
really?
and I'm like, you're not going to get it again in a hurry.
Did you price check it?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, it's a good price.
Is it?
Yeah, for what you get. I should have brought it.
Because it's electric.
Yeah, it's got everything in there. It's got the motor. It's got.
If it's still here next week.
Yeah, I'd be surprised.
We'll have to demo it.
Absolutely.
Won't we?
Yeah.
And play with
we'll get it out
That's
of the
only
box.
thing I want to play with.
Yeah.
All right, Will.
So, but apart from that, a few other bits and pieces
tell us
came in. But
what
I brought something in for show and tell.
Show and tell.
These are the yet to be released or soon to be released.
Coming any day.
Victorian.
Are they coming any day? Do we have an ETA on these?
Later this month.
Later this month.
Yes. So they are on the water at the moment.
On the water. That's one of my favorite expressions.
Yeah, it's really popped up a lot lately. It's become a bit of a catchphrase for some of these companies. So that's okay. On track are pretty good at being accurate about their deliveries.
And robust.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So this is their new Victorian Railways L sheep wagons. Now, I've got both types here. I've got them with both roof variations.
What? There's two kinds of roofs?
Yeah, it's two different roofs. Open it up. I've already opened it once. I've had a peruse
this is from
of
your
these.
own personal stash.
Well, this is from my stash. I was
Isn't
lucky enough to get given a set of these for Australian Model Railway News.
Yes.
So these are production samples. These are no different to what you'll be able to pick up in the next few weeks.
Production samples.
Yes. So yeah, you've got two different roofs. So if I go over to the B camera here.
Yep, you're on.
I'm on.
It is on.
Wonderful.
That's why I'm over here in no man's land, just tidying things up that I didn't get to do before.
So you've got the two different roof options. So they originally came out with this roof, and then they came out with this roof after it. So these are the wagons. So both of them do have the same features. They are wonderfully detailed,
aren't they?
They're plastic and metal, so they are a die-cast chassis. So they are quite heavy for the size of this wagon, considering that they are empty. The other side of the wagon doesn't have the gates fitted. They are separately. They're available. Well, they're in the box.
In the box.
In the box. It's so you can fit sheep. So this one, I already put some of the sheep in there.
Can cows go?
No. Well, I mean, it's your railway. Do whatever you want. But if you wanted to follow prototype, these transported sheep and pigs.
Not children.
I don't know. Probably from time to time, I can see some kid getting stuck in one of these. But yeah, it's a fantastic release. They roll extremely well. I've had them run around the layout at AMRA Victoria once, and I think they're going to be a very, very popular release. And the reason I say that is not just because a number of the packs have sold out. When these ran in service, they would run in pretty much block trains of quite a large amount of them.
So people will buy more than one packet?
I believe so. If you can run prototypical trains or close to those lengths, most people will probably grab multiple boxes.
Really?
Yes. There was very seldom these things would run.
Just 6 cars?
Yeah, like a lot of them.
Cars? Wagons?
Wagons is fine. I'm not going to correct you on calling them wagons. It's all good. The wagon's fine.
Wagon's okay?
Yeah.
I just don't want to offend you.
I won't be offended. I'm all right. But
right?
These all be a popular release. So yeah, we've got them. We've got the remaining packs.
What would you recommend to pull them?
A lot of things you could pull them with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these ran from the late 1800s.
Would these get pulled with a loco?
Absolutely.
Or a steam engine?
Yeah. These ran for nearly 100 years on our railways.
Really?
Yes. Good value for money.
And then they joined them up and turned them into the Tates?
Almost.
They look similar.
I don't know about that. But yeah, no. You can still see examples of them out at the Victorian Goldfields Railway. They've got a couple of them. Actually, most of the preservation railways seem to have them.
Well, because they would have been in plentiful numbers.
There would have been thousands.
Hundreds.
Well, there was about 1,400 of them over their life, and they ran through till livestock transport ceased in Victoria, which was in the late 80s.
Now they're going trucks.
Chuck them in the truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where were the wagons made?
I get a feeling a number of them were made probably at Newport.
Oh,
I'm probably going to get corrected on that. I get a feeling
I'd like to put you on the spot.
I probably should have looked that up. I'm going to, if I had to take a bet, and I'm happy to be corrected, I get a feeling they were probably built at Newport. That's where most things were built. So wouldn't surprise me. Could have been Bendigo, could have been Ballarat, but I'm gonna go with Newport.
There you go.
Probably a bit of all of them.
I love it.
So yeah, pre-order available now, and I will dare say these things will probably sell out before they get here. I get that sneaking suspicion.
Do you?
Yes.
Did we not have?
We had the LL.
Yes.
Yes, we still have a couple of those floating around. So they did. The Victorian Railways decided to make ones that would go faster. So they had bogies on them instead of the fixed axles. And they joined them together, is the easiest way to put it. Just made one big wagon that could hold more. But yeah, these were a lot more versatile. They could run up and down a lot of the branch lines, which a lot of the heavier rolling stock couldn't, I guess. But yeah. And their lifespan was huge. So really covers a lot of bases for a lot of modelers.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. So yeah.
And they're all individually numbered, or how many number sets can you get?
Off the top of my head, I think there are 6 different packs of these.
They probably come with additional number plates, maybe. I'm just making things up.
You could easily renumber these if you wanted to, but no. They've got different pack numbers with the numbers of which is in it.
Yep.
Representing them throughout their lifespan.
Sorry about the silly questions, but
It's not. We might get asked that, and then we already have an answer.
Then we know. I love it.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
That's right. So if anyone wants to pop in and have a look at these, I am going to leave them in store.
But they're not for sale.
They are not for sale, not yet. But we can do a pre-order if you want to lock yourself in 1 or 6 of these. And yeah, I'll have them in the display case. You can come in, have a look, have a touch and a feel, and hold. Get them out.
Get them out.
Have a hold. See what it feels like in your hands.
Well, like you said, they do have a bit of girth about them.
Absolutely. Oh, and with that, well, you mentioned what locomotive you could have. The A2s are on the way as well. So the A2 is the Victorian Railway steam locomotive. One is in working preservation, but they were a mainline locomotive. They would have absolutely pulled these at one point. And,
A2s.
Yeah, we've got the pre-order up for that. We sent out a...
Look
what
out.
are you doing?
I'm over here.
Okay. We sent out an email this morning. You signed up. I don't trust you back there.
I wouldn't either.
Hands are up and see him. Me
and that light are going to have words later.
Right. We sent out an email this morning for everyone who subscribed to our mailing list with the pre-orders for them as well. They have landed in Australia. So Ixion will be doing their test of all of them and divvying them up and sending them out. So if you want to lock one of those in, now's your time on that as well.
Fantastic.
So there's a lot on the horizon for Victorian Railways modelers in HO scale. It's an exciting time.
It's a good time to model trains.
Never been a better time. I think we are in a very lucky period. I think
Lucky period.
Yeah, golden age at the moment
of
Australian railways, of model railways. We've got so much readily available stuff, and it's just coming more and more, and it's getting better and better quality.
So you're not confined just to buy English locomotives anymore?
No, not at all. Not at all. The Australian market's huge. And like these have got as good a detail as the brass ones, in my opinion. And a brass one, if you were trying to get one, will cost you, well, they retail at nearly $400 each.
A piece.
And they don't roll that well. I think these are a much better value. Yeah.
Why do you need it to roll well?
Because you want your train to go along, and it's going to be nice and smooth, and yeah, just like a real train.
Well, you've not been on my train, have you? It's not very smooth at all.
No, you're on your way. Well, I have been on your train.
Have you?
Many times.
Pretty rattly.
Yeah, so is mine.
Is it?
Yeah, that's Victorian Railways for you. Bit of character, bit of charm.
That's right. That's what I call it. Charm all the way.
That's it.
No one more charming than you, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us today,
Not a problem.
Thank you very much for bringing in your own personal stash.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well,
put them in the cabinet,
these won't be mine forever. I'm going to give them away. You'll have to watch the news, though.
Will we?
Next month.
You're not.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, we better share some links and some stuff around then.
We'll see when it becomes available. So anyway,
make that happen.
There we go.
Thank you very much. If
Not
you
a
could
problem.
get young Kobe for me,
I can get
that
young Kobe.
would be amazing.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Will. Take care, buddy.
Thank you.
Wow, what a gentleman. That is fantastic. So some great news coming out in model trains. Yeah, so those ones that he had in those wagons will be on display for a couple of weeks at least. But yeah, come in store if you want to check them before you get your pre-order in and check it out.
No worries, mate. Cheers.
The
Have a
customer
wonderful
service-
day. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
The customer service just never stops with you, does
Never
it?
stops. Half an hour.
That is going to ring in about 38 seconds. Hey?
There you go. It can ring out there.
Pick up your little rap, mate, and tell me. Welcome back, Cobes. It's been a while.
Hasn't it?
Feels like it's been a red hot minute.
Been forever. Forever and a day, as they
Where
say.
did you go? You went to Bali.
Went to Indonesia, went to Bali, went to all
Indo.
the islands. Indo.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you do surfing?
A little bit.
Did you get some seafood?
We did.
Oh,
We got lobster.
yeah.
We got seafood twice.
Yeah.
We should have gotten it 3 times.
Yeah.
The crab. You got to go try crab when you're over in Bali.
Good crab.
It's great crab. I'm not talking about the little ones.
No.
Big buggers.
Big ones.
Big ones.
As I say, lots of the middle-aged men go over there and come back with crabs.
They do.
Yeah.
Well, they eat a lot of crabs while they're over there. And
So-
then, yeah.
Tell us about you and what's going on in your world.
Well, we just had like Tamiya come back into store. We've got a heap of Tamiya out
We've
there.
got 3 pallets out there to scan in.
We
for
do.
this afternoon, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
So get excited.
It's great. I'm in Saturday, so hopefully we get a really good day
You
Saturday.
and Kawa are both in tomorrow. We've got the A team here.
We got it.
Okay.
We got it. So we're all back in, working hard.
Fantastic. Did you grab anything from the shop to have a look at today?
I was on the phone, but I have something.
You have something?
Wait, I'll be 1 second. I'll run and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait
Can
there.
leave the mic on. It can be more.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise
Follow
people
me. Look, I'm going through the shop and you can hear me.
What are you? Oh, Kobe. He'll be back. This feels like a loose racing phone. 259. You think we'd be well oiled by now, but no. It seems absolutely not. Looks like Car was going to come in and talk about some really cool stuff that's back in from Tamiya in a minute.
I just
Doing some
surprised
teasers.
Kawa.
She's been working really hard on her modelling stuff lately. Kawa has been putting in a lot of time and effort getting ready for Model Expo. What have we got here?
I wonder if you guys heard me. Let me know if you could hear me because I went and said hello to Kawa and she laughed. I was just walking down the model aisle and I thought I'd have a go at Trumpeter. Let's have a quick look in this guy because the box art doesn't give much away. Other than the fact
Well,
that
it looks like a helicopter.
But is it going to be a very good kit? I walked into this kit and I accidentally ripped it open here. So I've taped it back up. But as I was looking in the box, I want to quickly show you.
Do you want to have a look on the overhead?
Yeah, let's have a quick look in the overhead. The absolute level of detail that this kit has on it.
What does this kit bring into the party?
A heap of like rivet detail. So if we jump in here, hope you guys can see.
For Trumpeter.
For Trumpeter. And the instrument panel is just absolutely...
Look at the size of that sprue. It's thicker than your little finger.
Or the Johnny. I don't know. There you go. Look at it's just got like this phenomenal detail for them. I mean, I've built a couple of trumpeters before. They usually have like semi-random riveting.
But you're just the kind of guy that adds your own rivets.
Yeah, of course, but it's nice when it's done for you.
I've heard
I'm
that
just a
about you.
cheapskate. I just buy really cheap kits. It's got access ports.
Fair enough.
Access ports and everything. It's going crazy.
Well, the last thing we want.
coming in on the show. I'm just coming to get something out of my bag.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I just thought I'd quickly pop and have a look at this.
So, what can you tell me about this helicopter?
Well, it's a U.S. Army, I think.
U.S. Army.
Marines, the Marines, right?
Marines.
It's a Marine helicopter, so to be like infantry support and whatnot. It's has a crew of 2, and it can fire a lot of missiles and
Kill
whatnot.
things.
Yeah, it kills a lot of things. It's got a big gun on the front of it, a Gatling gun, which you can see here. There
They
you
still
go.
use Gatling guns.
Yeah, they still use the A10 Warthog. They still use these, I'm pretty sure. It's just like, Let's have a quick look at the decals quickly. Oh my god.
Cardiograph.
No.
Not
They're
croak.
from China, not Italy.
No?
Photo etch.
I love photo.
I came in to get some chocolate.
Oh, that
Not
thing.
for you.
Snack time.
Snack time.
Snack time with TFG. Well, show me that. You just whipped it away again. You're
Yeah,
such a photo. You're
I'm
just
too
a
quick.
Photo etch tease.
I'm a
No?
tease. Here we go.
Well, I was just getting revved up. Have a look, because you know that I am a. Oh, that is crisp. Look at that. That
That's
is a
right.
decent
They don't
amount.
They don't usually do this. They're usually. I've always associated them with being a cheaper brand. No, they're not. I mean, I'm pretty sure the price will have stayed fairly cheap for Trumpeter.
I don't think it's cheap. I just think it's great value.
Yeah, that's a
I think
good.
it's just great value, Kobe.
Masks. That's
Yep.
a very Tamiya thing, and they've included
We
those.
don't call them masks anymore.
What are they?
Carbers.
Kawas.
Because she wears masks.
Covers. Kawas. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
There you go. We've got a new word at Hearns. Kawas for the masks. And there your decals. Looks like you're getting like 4 or 5 schemes.
I know it's the US Marines because it's written on it.
That's right.
Hey?
Mariners.
Mariners.
Yeah, there you go. All foamy and nice, protected parts. Well packed. Anyway, I stumbled across this kit on our shelf.
And
It's
you're
new.
by it?
I'm very impressed. I like ripped it open with my pants in a very normal
With
way.
your what? With your pants.
I walked past it and my pants got caught on it.
Your comical belt. Your comical belt with the big tail.
There's no belt today. I put weight on in Bali.
That's
Yeah.
all right. That's to be expected.
Anyway, I thought I'd show you that because I think Trumpeter. I also opened up another one of their new kits yesterday that we sold. As it was going out, I opened it up. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Super detail.
What was it? A plane?
Yeah, it was a plane. And it was Australian markings as well.
No, on a trumpeter.
Yep. It was like a
Shut the front gate.
sugar honey iced tea. Holy moly. Anyway, I think these guys are someone to look out for. Use scale mates. Check when their molds were made. Anything after 2018, 2019, go for it. I think it's going to be a really cool kit.
Safe money.
Safe money, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, value for money. Absolutely.
Okie dokes.
There you go. That's my 2 cents.
Well, I'm going to duck off.
Okay.
I'm going to get Kawa.
Yeah.
And let you guys finish up. So you have a little chat.
Yeah, all right.
And you can eagerly you can chat with the viewers in here, and you guys can run with the show. And I'm going to get all this stuff scanned in and ready for sale.
Yeah.
So keep it on our website, guys. There's heaps of stuff coming out in the
Let's do
store
it.
ready for the weekend.
Absolutely. Keep an eye out. It's crazy. It's
All
gonna be
right,
hectic.
guys. I'm Brett. See you next week.
Bye, Brett. Get out of here. You going to give us the mic? No, not yet. What else we got? What is this going to be? The dancing monkey circus right now with just me here. I'll keep it pretty tame for you guys. How's everyone's day going? Everyone's saying hi to Tony Gray. All the RC stuff coming through. Nice steps, boss man. Hell yeah. So good. Thank you very much, Thunder Turbine, for welcoming me back. That's very nice. Yeah, the shop was pretty busy when I went through, so I was talking to you guys on the mic, and people were looking at me weirdly. And then I arrived at Kawa, and she just laughed in my face. Rude, really rude. I said, "Don't you laugh in my face, or we won't let you on the live. I'll get Brett to just stay in here." But no, she'll be back soon. I might as well start setting some of her stuff up for her. She might appreciate that. I'll pretend like I've started talking about her products. This one. Yeah.
Hello.
What do you mean, hello? Have you been talking to them? Have you been talking to them without me knowing? That's so mean. I was actually just introducing your models before you.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Which one you? Oh, okay. You're doing it.
I want to finish with this one because you got a lot to talk about with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea.
So yeah, should go this
You're
one.
gonna start with that one.
Yeah.
Tell me. Did I say hello?
I said hello, everyone.
Now you're on camera though.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, here's Kawa. Kawa's here to save the day with Mazinga.
Yeah, Mazinga 0.
Mazinga 0.
Yeah.
Not Mazinga 1 or 2. 0.
0. Yeah.
0.
So this one is from the Infinitism series. which is a production line really outstanding of the parts separating logic to decrease your amount of painting and detailing process. So all the details are done by like snapping the parts together rather than like doing the scribing, blah 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 sort of thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, let's have a look. Let's see if we can tell what's different about this one. Do you want to clip that in while I undo it? Can you clip it to your collar?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have a collar today. Okay.
Oh, so no, I
Sorry.
meant like you've got a collar on your shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
No collar today. That's tomorrow. All right. What do we got?
All right.
Let's have a look through.
So-
you can take us for a spin.
Are we looking at top camera?
Yeah. Let's go over to top camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
So the first thing we have is the universal decal.
Okay.
Yeah, designed by the mechanical designer of the Mazinga Z Infinity.
There you go.
So you can not only apply this decal to this unit, but also to other units from the same theory.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's transferable.
Yeah, transferable.
Whatever you don't use in this, you can use elsewhere in the series.
Sorry?
Whatever you don't use from this, you can use on other ones from the series.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And what do we have? There's too many parts here.
Story of my life with Bando.
And one of the highlights for this part
Blasters.
is the yellow parts.
The yellow parts. Why
Yeah.
is that a bonus?
If I put a torch,
Oh no. Oh, they sparkle. Do they?
yes, it's like a. You
Ah,
can
they're
see
like
very,
a metallic.
It's not metallic. It's like sparks, shiny sparks inside
Yeah.
the parts. If it's really close to the part,
Mmm.
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
you
like
can tell, right?
like a little diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not just a flat yellow.
Yeah.
It's a special yellow.
Ah, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
It's like a car. If you were to paint a yellow
Oh
car.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
with
true.
like the really
sort of.
fine flecks of that.
Yeah. And also, another highlight is the chest part, which is really highly detailed.
Wow, okay. Looks like
Metallic
a snake
silver.
skin.
Yes, it is.
Mm.
And it will comes with the cover here. Like the
Red cover.
yeah, the red cover with the yeah.
Okay, so it's designed to be like see-through. and
Yeah,
you see this-
see-through. Yeah,
Ah,
yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so a bunch of detail in this kit.
yes, yeah.
Wow.
And also it has the super giant
The stand.
it's not a stand. This one is like a scrander.
A what?
Scrander, like a skateboard.
A skateboard?
Yeah.
What? So like sits on a skateboard.
He can ride.
Oh, okay. I would have to. Oh, I
is it?
see. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got some like ring of something that he's
Yeah.
skating on.
Yeah, skating
Which is
on
that big red thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. As big as
Interesting.
my hand.
You're using the scale of your hand. Yeah. That's huge. All right, so
I
he's
know,
going to be a
right?
tall guy. He's going to be like that big.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And also, this kit comes with a very, I would say, a stand. Like, you know the Gundam action bases?
Yes.
4 and 5. This is literally a combination of 4 and 5.
Ah,
So, yeah.
okay.
Because it also has a detachable arms.
This model,
Yeah. Detachable arms with the, a rocket punch.
a rocket punch. Like
Yeah.
the arms just.
Yeah.
They think of everything, these
Yeah.
Gundam fellas.
Yeah, so
Everything's a weapon.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's going to be their head just popping off. And then it's like self-destruct mode.
yeah. And these stand can actually holding the punch at the same time with the body stands. Yeah.
With the clear parts.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
hold the hands in mid-flight.
Yeah.
This is too much for me. I presume that's what this is for then.
yeah, that's for the
That's for when the...
flies up.
activated.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I know, right?
That's insane. I didn't know there was so much to this kit. I thought it was just like a regular demon guy.
No, and also there's one more special thing. I would say is the mouth of the it's like
The mouth.
yeah. So you can literally just open and close it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not very common.
Yeah, that's not common in exactly,
Mm.
especially in Gundams, right?
There you go.
Yeah,
So you can
so-
eat. You can have dinner with him.
Yeah.
All right, let's chuck that all back in there.
Yeah.
That's the Mazinga Zero.
Yes.
Plastic model by Bandai.
Very underrated.
Underrated kit. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them come through,
Yeah,
but they don't go as quickly as like
I know.
some of the other high grade stuff.
Yeah,
So
but really try.
really good.
Yeah.
Don't hold back with these Mazinga Zeros.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to talk about next? Do you want to maybe talk about some of your prod, or is it all together?
All together. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So it's 28 days to Model Expo, right?
Yep.
Counting from today.
Yeah.
And I'm still working on my Panda 3. I finished assembling, but I just forgot to bring that to the show. Sorry. Yeah.
I've been building as well.
Yeah.
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 Carl was worried because I'm catching up.
Yeah.
Mm.
He just
But-
off from his holiday. Yeah.
Off from the holiday and
Yeah.
straight back to trying to beat you and everything.
Uh-huh.
I look more tan than you, don't I?
And except for the tanks, I also want to do some like anime related stuff. So I would say I never touched the 30-minute sister. The only anime figures I did is the Figure Rise Standard, another series.
Yes.
Yeah, from Bandai. So this would be the first time I tried the 30-minute sisters.
I do have one question with that.
Yeah.
The Figure Rise stand,
Mhm.
they don't have as many upgrade sets as say these do, like
Yeah.
optional parts,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So if you're getting into Figure Rise stand, you're pretty much buying the character,
Yes.
and
yes.
that's like you're
Correct.
you know exactly what you're gonna get and what you'll be stuck with.
Yes.
Whereas something like this, what you're gonna show us in a minute is how much you can upgrade it,
Yes.
the different sets, and you're gonna do it in a weird way, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Unconventional, not weird, unconventional way.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
not to spoil anything, but you keep going. You keep going.
Okay. So the Elka Kadi is one of the most of the 30-minute sister characters are original. Like they're not from any of the anime. They're just created by the character designers or illustrators. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this kid, she has 3 different forms.
Oh, we don't know how she identifies, or we don't. Do you know? I haven't talked to her.
Yeah. So here you can see she has the normal form.
Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. Not safe for work.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, you're not. You're never joking. It's all backwards. I'm gonna have to read it. Action. Lights,
Yeah.
camera, action. Oh, we do want to look at it this way.
Yeah. So that's the normal mode.
Mm.
And you have the crown-shaped armors, and
Armor.
you can even attach the knives.
Her vital organs are so exposed. For like, what do you need armor for if your stomach is so is so shown? You know, like you don't have much defense back here. You know, that's alright. It's all fun.
Yeah. And also the guns. And I would say most of the 30-minute sisters are like the close range weapons. So this one is sort of special because she has guns.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So she can blast you away. If you're bad.
And
Don't be bad.
if you notice, there's a booster at the back of the waist. And this booster can transform to a claw.
A claw?
No, it's like feet, extra like horse.
Oh, like a feet pack or something.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you see, it's like stands here.
Oh, like it's like a I see, like a horse and man type thing. Right.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Oh, and it's also good for balance if you don't have a stand, right?
But this kit also comes with a stand.
Oh, it comes with a stand. Okay.
There's only 2 kits from this series have a stand.
And
This is one of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're really like this is one of their best kits, you're saying?
Yeah. So it's
They-
a very good starting point if you never touch any 30-minute sister series, because considering the complexity and how it looks like at the final outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Yeah, you get that ready. I'm
Yeah.
going to quickly just go through this. Oh, okay. So this side's in color. So this is for the face.
Yeah.
Which doesn't matter because Carl will talk us through that anyway.
Uh-huh.
Parts breakdown. Don't need to paint it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be
All set.
You'll be devil's judge advocate to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Then we have some more. These are two other options?
Yeah.
Can you use parts from this one for her?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what they're saying. You can mix and match.
Oh, also, not only from 30-minute sisters, you can also switch the parts from 30-minute missions and 30-minute fantasy, and even the high-grade gunplas.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You just have to be clever as Kawa, and then you can. Otherwise, you won't. All right, what do you want to talk about next?
And for the model export, I want to make a original character based on the Elka Cardi kit.
Mhm.
So I did some very roughly color scheme design last night.
Wow, okay.
So this is the original design, right? Firstly, I come up with some like coloring ideas.
Okay.
So this is a light bluish.
Yep.
Yeah, armor.
That's a different scheme.
Yeah. And I really want to make her close to my when I graduate from uni, I designed a character and I really want to make her as close as the one I designed before. So here it is. Yeah.
All right, let's zoom in even a little bit more. Let's see.
Yeah, so as you can see, I made some changes to the hair, right?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
So you're going to be scratch building. You're
Yeah.
going to be building this hair because it's not what comes with the kit,
Yes.
which Kawa is going to lead into the next segment, but after we go through this.
Yeah.
So you've got, I don't want to touch this. Okay, it's double. Okay, so yeah, you've redesigned all the colors.
Yes.
And you're going to have to paint all that now.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you've got a lot of work to do in 28 days.
I know, I'm stressed.
You got a Panzer 3 end this. I'm going to have to give you a holiday.
You should.
Okay.
So for doing this, I just did some research for the tools I need. So here's the
First one.
Yeah. So the putty is for the hairs. Like I need to use putty to shape the hair by myself.
Yep.
And this one is, so the most different between these two is the hardness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Much more stiff.
Yeah, stiff.
Very stiff, very rigid. Yeah. I've
Yeah.
used this one before.
For aircraft?
For aircraft. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a really good filler.
Oh,
So in building, it's a really good 2-part filler because it dries really stiff. Even sanding, it's really rigid and it doesn't have any marks. And also scratch building.
Oh.
People use it for scratch building and making figures as well.
Yeah.
You know, sculpting.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah. And Tamiya's ones is like more
Plastic type.
Yeah, plastic types. Yeah, sort of.
It emulates the plastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you will also need
Files.
the files to sand the sharpness, the sharp parts for the hair. Yeah. These three is for the hair.
Those 3 is just for the hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And this one is for adding the
blush.
And shading. Yeah, any color gradients.
Mm.
Yeah, for the skin tones.
Right. Okay. Are
Yeah.
you gonna paint it?
I will see, but
Well, I mean, you got to paint all this, right?
yeah,
But not this face.
not face, not.
You don't
face.
know if you're gonna paint the face.
Yeah,
Because I don't know how this is gonna grip if you do the face.
I know.
Flat coat. Maybe a flat coat.
Flat coat.
TS80. Anyone who's wondering, a good flat coat, TS80 by Tamiya is a good rattle can. Very quick. Lacquer, dries hard,
Yeah.
and it's simple to use. Yeah.
And I was discussing the because I want to have a hole in the eyes, like do the 3D
Like
tracing eyes. Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Yeah. So after some research, I think the best way to do that is like using drills. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Using drills.
Yeah.
And any other tools?
And this one is actually for sculpting the hairs.
For the hairs as well.
Yeah,
Making
yeah.
more individual strands and
Yes.
like texture.
Yes.
I reckon in terms of the eyes though as well, you might need to use a hobby knife or something as well.
Yeah.
To shave out the inside.
Yes,
make it look
true.
thin, you know, so it's not, I mean, in plastic aeroplanes, if you cut open an access panel to the side of the fuselage or whatnot, the plastic is like this thick, right?
Yeah.
So we shave down the area around where the hole is
to
make it look like aluminium thickness.
Oh.
Very, very thin. Yeah, it just makes it look more scale. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have a good go at that. You've got these, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You're a godhand fiend. You love it. You love it.
Yeah, big fan.
What else have we got? We want to hear from you before we go. We'll leave it open for another 2 or 3 minutes. What do you guys want to see in the next live? Who do you want to see? What do you want to see? What will excite you? What's upcoming in your world? You know, are you working on anything at the moment that's super interesting? Model Expo. Any remote control events that are coming up? How's your train set going? You know, what are you working on with that? While we kind of pack all this up, we'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Or even if you're watching this post, the actual live video, you know, what are you up to? We'd love to know here at Hearns. We're here as a community to share. So we're always interested and invested. You bought on that other customer's Gundam last week that lights up, yeah? Yeah. Did they enjoy that? They did. Yeah, that's back in. It works now.
Yeah,
it's back in the shop. It's working and it's very impressive. He's done a really good job.
Yeah, come to the store and see it in your in the
working.
real. Yeah.
See it in the flesh.
Yeah.
You might have to ask us to open it and change all the lighting settings because it doesn't run consistently. We have to go in there and turn it on, and then it runs for about 5 or 10 minutes before just turning a single solid color. But it is very impressive. It's a aftermarket light set, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's not something that Bandai produces.
It's a third party one.
But that's really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you can have access through Gundam to third party stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Anything else you wanted to add?
Have we talked this before?
We have.
Yeah.
I've quickly talked about that because I ripped it open, remember?
Yeah.
That's the one I ripped.
Okay.
That's the one I ripped.
Okay.
We'll be having a revision of Ned Kelly coming through again soon. So hopefully he's ready for Expo. Hotchkiss. Try and slam that down before Expo.
Yeah.
Get something ready for him. And then what else? What else have we got?
H39. The figure.
The figure.
Yes.
Carl wants to get the figure done. That's cool.
Oh, lots of things to do.
Nids has just asked whether Ned Kelly will be at the show. We're not only hoping for our painted Ned Kelly to be entered into the show, but we are hoping that we have a couple of exclusive boxes to be sold at the show as well. So if you have missed out on purchasing one of the infamous 24, 35th or 87 scale Ned Kellys, we're hoping he's available for the show. There's about an 80% chance that we have our stiff together, and then it's going to be there. You're going to be at the show one of the days. I'm going to be at the show working. We're going to have our resident car modeler, Jack Arenfeld, at the show. You know Jack. Brett will be there one of the days. You can come and catch Dan. If you've missed Daniel on the lives, he'll be at the model show. You can have a chat with on some of the days. We're all more than welcome to come up and have a chat too. We'll be doing airbrush demonstrations. We'll have a bunch of really cheap packs there as well. Discounts. It's going to be great. It's going to be an absolutely jolly time.
A festival.
It's over, just to remind anyone who doesn't remember, it's over the King's birthday weekend. And there's a lot of information online about it. You can pre-sign up with your models and you can go through all that. Because they like that now. It's good. But yeah,
see you guys there.
No worries, we'll see you there. I think that's the end of the show. What do you reckon? Shall we sign out?
Yes.
You take it away.
Okay, so that's all for today's live stream. thanks for watching and see you next week.
Next Friday, yeah.
Next Friday, yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. And I'm Kobe.
You're Kobe.
Yeah.
I'm Kawa.
Yeah.
And we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day. See you later. If this wants to go.